Hello and welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the YouTube channel, people. And finally, West Ham United have signed someone. Well, about to sign someone, hopefully. Make sure to leave a like on the video. Make sure to subscribe if you are new. Trying to reach 1K, and we're going to have the Arsenal versus Manchester City watch along. And of course, if Arsenal lose, we're going to have the fan meltdowns. But yeah, let's get into it because West Ham are finally signing Evan Ferguson. As you can see, I am extremely excited. I don't care at this point. I really don't care. Um, West Ham United reach agreement with Brighton and Hove Albion to sign Evan Ferguson. Proposed deal for 20-year-old Brighton striker. Straight loan, no buy option. Ireland international set for medical today as West Ham work to seal move. So there's still some stuff to fucking agree on anyway. But you'd like to think he's going to have his medical today. I mean, he isn't going to play tomorrow anyway, because he played yesterday. He came on as a sub. Um, when I look at this transfer in general, it's an average transfer. I'm not going to say it's completely dog shit, but I'm also not going to say it's a fantastic coup either. I want the guy to do well. I want everyone to do well at this club. Um, my whole thing is that I don't want to be the club that makes Brighton having to. Let's say he does well. They're going to flip him, or they're going to price us out, or they'll just keep him. Either way, if he does well this season, we're going to have to buy another striker. If he does shit this season, we're going to have to buy another striker. So regardless, we're going to have to sign another striker in the summer. I didn't want an obligation to buy. I didn't want an obligation to buy either because I would be complaining about the injuries. I wanted an option. I wanted an option where we can trigger the clause if he does well. And to be honest with you, it's going to be very hard for any like striker or just anyone in general to come in on loan in the middle of January and do well. It's not every day not every year you get a Lingard transfer where you hit the ground running straight away, and then you go on a big run of form, etc. But what I am glad is that we haven't made the same mistake before, as where we've like got a foreign loan where they have to settle into the league for 6 months and then we don't buy them anyway. So there was kind of no point of buying them in the first place. A bit like how we did with João Mario a few years ago. Not a striker, but you know what I'm talking about. Just when you get someone in that's from a different league that's not going to be able to settle in to West Ham, and then they have, and then they don't hit the ground running, which you need every loan player to do, especially in January. Then yeah, this is what you get. Obviously, again, Graham Potter's come out and he's talked about I'm picky with transfers as well, and he likes the squad and stuff like that. I hear that, and I trust you to use the squad, but we still need players. I hope he realizes that as well. But he probably also thinks, I'll get it done in the summer, which I can understand that as well. But that means I better see a good summer transfer window then. I better not just see us linked to Premier League proven players all the time. I need, because I trust this coach to coach players that need to settle into the league. So trigger the loan market as well. Like the foreign market, not the loan market. It's not like we don't have money, people, but I get it. I get it. We signed him on loan, no buy option, because he's injury prone and is too risky, even though he's 20 years old. Which I get, the price they're asking for him is not really like, worth it. Like if the 40 million stuff is true and stuff, because he's done fuck all for the past couple of years. He's done nothing. He's done nothing for the past couple of years where is anything of note, anything that I should care about, which I don't care about. I don't give a shit about. Um, for me, I just want this guy. I just want this deal to get done because then we have an extra body up front and we don't have to keep seeing midfielders, number 10s, and wingers up front all the time. The fact that it's taken you this long to sign the guy is very incompetent. But to be fair, it's one more signing that I didn't think would happen. Obviously, I don't know what the fuck happened with the Banzuzi deal. Maybe it just wasn't advanced at all. But with this Evan Ferguson deal, he didn't really play that much under Potter. I know Potter gave him his debut, but he mainly played under De Zerbi. So I can't even really do the whole Brighton link and stuff like that as well. Obviously, he can't play when we face Brighton. When we face Brighton away from home. I don't know when that fixture is, but I just know we have to face them eventually. So we won't have a striker for that game. But Bowen's back tomorrow. You're hoping that we, find a way throughout the season to get some goals in because we do need some form of presence. Now, whether Potter can get the best out of meaty strikers, we kind of seen it before, where the whole other everyone else in the team is contributing, but the number 9, because Graham Potter's teams create chances. Like, how many times did people start talking about XG when it came to Brighton in the lockdown season and in other seasons as well under Graham Potter, because they'll create all these chances and it'll end up like a 0-0 because Brighton would be good defensively but not finish their chances after they create so much. There's a certain technical level you need to have playing under Graham Potter. And the thing is, whenever Ferguson is fit, I do like the player. I do. But I just I just don't know whether he's going to settle in. He didn't come back from injury that long ago as well. Like, he came back and got injured again and then came back again. Who's to say he doesn't get injured with us? This is West Ham. Obviously, he's not going to play. He's not going to be in the squad until the Brentford game. He's not going to be in the squad until the Brentford game because obviously we'll play tomorrow. Don't play the FA Cup, as I've been saying before, So, at the same time, you have a settling in period where you can just train in it. And to be honest, another worry that I've just thought of here, as I just talked about the injury record, is he going to start? Is he actually going to start? Or is it when push comes to shove, he's another bench option? I've got a bad feeling that he's just going to be another super sub bench option and we just paid a loan fee for no fucking reason. I have a feeling that it's just going to be Bowen up front when he's fit for the rest of the season, or Kudus or Paquetá up front. I feel like Ferguson's just going to be a bench option. Either that or he plays and he gets injured. The thing is, his link-up play is not that bad. He can test centre-backs physically, but he's not a finisher. He's not a finisher. He's not got any form of finish in his locker where it's like, okay, that's what you're good at. That's the type of finish you're good at. He hasn't got that. At this current moment in time, we have not seen that yet. It could be a good signing, but even if it is a good signing, he does well, then goes back to Brighton, then plays for Brighton, and we have to get another striker. So regardless of the summer, we need to buy another striker. The cycle continues. The cycle continues at West Ham. That's why I'm not overly impressed. I'm being real with it. That's why I'm not overly impressed. We've gone through this too many times where, oh, new striker, maybe this will be the chance. And then it never is. It never is. That's why I'm not excited. That's why I'm not enthusiastic. I trust this manager to get the best out of attackers, but I've been through too much fucking PTSD at West Ham United. I'm not going through this again. I'm not putting myself through it where I have to get up for the game or get up for the season or get up for the manager, get up for the players, and then they let me down again. That's why I'm worried about this signing. That's why I'm worried about it. But listen, people, we're going to be live at 4:15 for the watch along for Arsenal versus Manchester City. So come and join me. And Evan Ferguson to West Ham. Let's just hope he gets over the line. Let's just hope it actually gets over the line in terms of the fact that obviously things still need to be agreed. Things still need to be agreed and stuff. So we'll see about that. But listen, people, make sure to leave a like on the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're new on the road to 1K. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.